Yikes. What is the quickest way to stop a war? Demonstrations? Cool books? Riots? Well, what about a sex strike? Quite a ways into the Peloponnesian War, Lysistrata called not just all the women of Athens, but also Corinthian women, Boeotian women, and even Spartan women, who are buff as hell, led by a woman named Lampedo. Now, you don't have to know anything about the Peloponnesian War, other than that the Athenians and the Spartans really hated each other. However, this didn't stop Lysistrata. She knew what's up because I'm pretty sure Lampedo could suplex me. And who wouldn't want someone like that on their side? After some small talk, Lysistrata asked them, "Is a woman not entitled to the sweat of her own brow?" Oh wait, uh, that's wrong. She really asks, "Hey y'all, got any ideas how to stop this war?" And when none of them can answer, she goes, "Well, that's good, because I do. Let's have a sex strike." If Lysistrata could get all the wives and the women of the men involved in the Peloponnesian War to have a sex strike, they could end the war in a matter of weeks. In fact, Lysistrata had a two-step plan. 1. Make their husbands/lovers all horny. 2. They'll make their husbands/lovers so horny the men will stop the war, which turns into a 3-step plan when Lysistrata also includes 3. Overrun the Acropolis because that's where all the money is. Eventually, first starting with Lampedo, after moaning and groaning from all the other women, they all decide, fuck it, and make a pact over some wine. After making the pact, Lysistrata and the others go up to the Acropolis and set up shop. Around the same time, a group of old men go up there to get some more money for the war effort and discover that the Acropolis has been taken over, so they run back down to grab some wood to make, essentially, a big-ass Molotov cocktail, because I guess it's easier setting fire to one of their temples than it is to just either end the war altogether or crowdsource funds. As they're humping it back up the hill with some wood, they run into a gang of grannies, led by Stratilis. They freak out a bit. Stratilis makes fun of them for being cowards. The old men are all like, nuh-uh, 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 no you. And one of them, the men's leader, threatens to punch her. But man, come back!
If you do, no other bitch will grab your balls again.
While making a tearing gesture. After some more threats from the men's leader,
I'll tear out your lungs and guts with my teeth.
This causes the men to start throwing a temper tantrum, so the women of the Acropolis decide to cool them down by throwing some water on them, which makes them even more mad. About this time, the magistrate comes out, and the men start complaining to him. As soon as he's about to go and arrest Lysistrata, comes out of the Acropolis and meets him. He verbally abuses her like the misogynist that he is. She begins lining out how men have shorted women in every single way, saying,
"Always till now we have controlled our feelings and uncomplainingly endured whatever you men did, and in any case you wouldn't let us say a word. We knew everything you were up to. Many a time we'd hear at home about some major political blunder of yours, and then when you came home we'd be inwardly in great distress, but we'd have to put on a smile and ask you, in the assembly today, what did you decide to inscribe on the stone underneath the peace treaty? And what did my husband always say? Shut up and mind your own business." But sure enough, next thing we knew you'd take an even sillier decision, and then we might go so far as to ask, "Husband, why are you men persisting with this stupid policy?" And he'd glare at me and say, "Back to your spinning, woman, or you'll have a headache for a month." So, we should not be allowed to make the least little suggestion to you, no matter how much you mismanage your affairs? So let's make a deal. You listen to us, and it'll be good advice we give. Listen to us and keep quiet, like you made us do, and we'll set you to rights.
Of course, the magistrate lost his shit. Heaven forbid that a woman may give good advice about war. So Lysistrata and the other women decide to dress him up like a corpse, and, past this, continue dressing him up like a woman, and laugh him away. Next, let's see. Oh yes. The old men versus the old women naked rap battle. After that, the funniest scene in Greek theater, my favorite part comes up. The women, sitting atop the Acropolis, see Marini's husband and decide to tease him a bit.
Hey, I need Marini.
No.
I got money.
Okay, but she doesn't want to see you.
I got her baby.
I want my baby.
Okay, I'll give you your baby. I'm also extremely erect. Please come home with me, Marini.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's have sex.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I know a place we can go. Here we are at a place that I know. Let's have sex.
I need a mattress.
Why?
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's have sex.
I need a blanket.
Why?
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's have sex.
I need to smell good.
Why?
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's have sex.
Oops, wrong bottle. BRB.
Why?
Okay, I'm ready.
Marini, I am extremely erect.
Oops, I did it again.
Why?
Okay, I'm ready.
Marini, I am extremely erect. Let's have sex.
Okay. Do you promise to end the war?
Yeah, if I remember to later.
Okay.
She's gone. She done and diddled me just as I was all ripe and peeled for her. She ran away.
Around this time, the Athenian men, hard as rocks, see that a Spartan ambassador is stooping over, coming towards them. After making fun of him for a bit,
Looks like you're
What is
carrying
this
something
scrub?
heavy there, bud.
the Athenian men accidentally get him to helicopter, showing them that, surprise, surprise, because of Lampedo. Remember that really buff Spartan woman that could chokeslam me? Yeah, that's her. He's as hard as the rest of them. Seeing that they're between a rock and a hard place, they decide to begin peace talks, and shortly enough, everything gets resolved. So, wow, what does this all mean? The Peloponnesian War, which shouldn't have been a war to begin with, was an outrageous and absurd war, and peace, at the end of this century, seemed just as outrageous. In fact, as Aristophanes shows, in order for peace to work, an outrageous and absurd method would have to be used, such as sex strike, which of course would not have worked. God gave people hands for a good use. However, like Sommerstein said,
Lysistrata is a dream about peace, conceived at a time when Athens was going through the most desperate crisis it had known since the Persian Wars.
much more so for women. However, when women started retaliating against the patriarchy, as Lysistrata and crew did, it's very telling that the men's leader freaked out as much as he did during the grandma-grandpa naked rap battle.
If once we let these women get the semblance of a start, before we know, they'll be adept at every manly art. They'll turn their hands to building ships, and then they'll make a bid to fight our fleet and ram us, just like Artemisia did. And if to form a cavalry contingent they decide, they'd soon be teaching our equestrian gentry how to ride.
Although Aristophanes was the only comedian whose works we still have in whole. Though of course we lost many more over the years. It's been 2.5 millennia. He's pretty far ahead of his time, not afraid to call out Athenians on their shit.
You so fucking precious when you smile.
In any case though, I hope you have a great day. Go burn down the patriarchy.